everybody. Hi. Welcome to our new series, Mommy and Me. We really want this show to be a storybook of memories, not only for us, but for our babies to watch how they grow because they grow so fast. And we just want to make sure that we document all the ups and downs of motherhood. So let's shoot to our baby update. Woo. My baby is Daxton. He is 19 pounds, 27 inches, and he loves to wiggle his hands and his toes. He also likes to bite mom's nipple really hard when she least expects it.
My baby's name is Idris. He weighs about 14 pounds. He's almost 2 feet tall. He loves Ralph Lauren, and he can't wait to be a race car driver.
My baby is Winston. He is 24 inches long and weighs 15 pounds. He just found the hair on the back of his head and loves pulling it while he's playing and while he's eating. He also loves to give us smiles in the morning, and that is a perfect way to start our day.
So our little guys are growing so fast already. I can't believe it. Oh, it blows my mind.
It makes me sad.
And now they're not bumps anymore. How do you guys feel about that?
I feel good.
I
so
never
good.
would have thought in a million years that I would miss my bump.
Yeah.
Totally miss it. I, right after I had him, I was like, oh, I'm not pregnant anymore. I loved being pregnant this time, doing a tale of two bumps.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so grateful that we did that.
Me too.
Because I get to look back and remember all the special things about being
know.
pregnant and our baby shower and all those special moments.
So
I love
fun.
to tell of two bumps, so I'm so glad that we're doing this.
I know, me too.
There are great things about being pregnant, but I don't miss it at all.
Yeah. As you guys know, he was 2 weeks late, so that was like an extra 2 weeks, and I was like,
okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
I could not believe that when I heard, like, no, poor Sharzad.
Yeah,
I know.
Colette and I were like, have you heard anything from Sharzad? Have you heard anything?
And at one point I was texting you and I was like, I know she doesn't want to hear it anymore. So I probably shouldn't text her.
I know, it's like, what do you say? Like, it's gonna be okay.
Like, eventually they will come out. Yeah, and I knew that. But it was interesting because I was like under the care of a midwife, and they kind of want you to go like sort of as long as you can, really. And then, you know, I was also like had like a backup doctor that my midwife like referred me to just sort of in case of emergency. And once we got to like over 40 weeks, I went to go get your like fluids checked to make sure the baby's doing okay and stuff. And you know, my in case of emergency doctor's like, okay, we want to get him out within a week, but then my midwife is telling me like, go as long as you can. And there's me, like new mom, not knowing who to listen to, and that was really stressful because I'm like, I want him out, you know, and I want him to be safe, of course, obviously #1 priority, but I also like really want this like natural process to go well. I've dedicated so much to it already. What's a couple extra days? So that was a stressful time. So I'm happy
I thought that you were such a trooper. I was like, Sharzad is amazing.
Thank you.
Because I would have been like, done.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm done.
Yeah. I don't think I'll do that again with the next one.
Yeah. So, and you ended up having a C-section.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I feel good. You know, every now and then I get like a weird little sharp pain in my incision, and I'm like, oh man, that hurts really bad. But, and I've mentioned this on the Mom's View before, you know, I was like kind of upset about the way like the birth experience, of course, didn't go how I planned, you know, whatever. But then he was in the NICU and I was like, I don't care at all how this kid got here. I just want him to be healthy. Like it was like the most insignificant thing in the world. And I think a lot of people have like a birth experience that doesn't go their way, but I'm telling you, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, right?
Yeah, of course.
I want to know how you guys have been having your babies home. Actually, you know, obviously, you've had them for a while now at home. Like, how was the first process of getting them home?
Well, we've done this twice, but bringing him home was different because it had been so long that it was nerve-wracking. It's like, am I going to remember how to do this? Thankfully, it all comes back to you. Or I think even as a first-time mom, like, it's just funny how we have that inside of us. We're just natural mothers. We, you know, for the most part, know what we're doing. And so it's just
every baby's different.
Yeah, every baby's different. You don't know.
It's not going to be the same from baby to baby.
And thank goodness I haven't ever had a baby with like colic or anything. So it's been okay. And he actually has been a really good baby. He slept well and it's been good.
So how about you, Sharzad? How was it like?
It was just pure bliss. Like well, you know, we had to leave him at the hospital when he was in the NICU and go home, and that was awful, worst thing I've ever been through. But then when we got to bring him home, it was just like the funnest, most wonderful thing. I feel like we weren't nervous. We were just so excited and just so happy. Like that first when we walked in the door as a family, it was just like so exciting. So
Yeah. Have you had any moments where you've been really overwhelmed?
Not really. I mean, Michael is so helpful. He's been so hands-on and helpful. And we've just been able to like be there with him, 24/7 because we both work from home, which is such a blessing and we're so lucky. And there was a few like fits. We were like, oh my God, is he hungry? We just fed him. Like, what do we do? Is he bleeding? Is there something sticking in his body? Like, why is he crying?
Yeah.
Things like that. But our pediatrician said something that I thought was really good and it stuck with me. He's like, if he can scream, he's not in that much pain.
Right.
Like, if he can work up the like energy to like scream so much, then it's not that bad. It's actually the opposite that you want to worry about a little bit more. Like if he's so lethargic that he can't, do anything except like lay there, then you want to be a little bit worried. So I feel like, okay, if he's screaming, we're okay. You know? So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the like crying. Like Michael wants to shut him up and like he's a guy, he wants to fix things right away. And me, I'm like, okay, it's okay if he cries a little bit, but nothing that I would say is like so overwhelming that we feel like we're going crazy and we can't handle it, It's not fun to hear your baby cry, but
sometimes it's so cute.
I know. I'm like, his little face when he cries is like,
I know.
You
have to like catch a picture of it. You have to like remember what their little faces look like when they're just crying because it's so cute.
I think I understand where Michael's coming from too, because you're like, he probably feels so concerned, like, I need to make him better. Like, that's how guys are, like, I just need to fix it.
Right. Yeah, I know. And then when Michael can't, like, fix it right away, he gets frustrated, and then we feel like, oh, my God, what are we doing wrong, And I always tell Michael, like, babe, it's okay. Babies cry, and there's sometimes you just got to walk around, take them for a walk outside, just, like, let them get their cries out, Like, Colette, do you notice, like, such a difference with all your babies? Because I know the other day I was like, when did your babies crawl? When did you stop breastfeeding? Blah, blah, blah. And you're like, it's all different.
They're all really different.
Yeah.
And, like with Gavin, he crawled at 7 months.
Yeah.
He crawled on Casey's birthday, actually.
Oh, really?
Cool.
So I think that was 7 months old for him. And he's almost 9 months and he's not even interested.
Yeah. He's like, nah.
I'm like,
carries me
you need to
everywhere.
crawl.
Yeah.
But they're all really different, and you just kind of have to let them do their thing and realize that they will develop at their own pace. And
Right.
they'll all get there.
Yeah. How do you feel like your 3 babies have been different? Do you think the boys are easier than?
I definitely think that the boys have been much easier. Braley threw fits. My boys, so far he hasn't. Gage never threw fits. Gage was a really, really easy baby. So far he's been easy, but I was telling Shahrzad earlier, and I'm sure that it's the same for you, he makes a peep and he has so many people like heading for him.
Yeah.
So
like, the baby.
the baby's making a sound. So someone's holding him, someone's attending to him, and he doesn't have time to throw fits, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this guy's ready to go. So if you guys would like to continue the conversation with us, join us at Make Your TV and where we can answer your Twitter questions. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.